Hi, this is Arlene Smith, and this is my video for week 2. The first question is, what do I think about programming and source code? I think programming and source code is very detail oriented, and we have to break everything down into smaller sections, like if we were doing a flowchart. I think it's very similar to doing a flowchart because if one part is not right, then the next part is not gonna work right. The code is not gonna run properly. So that's something that it was very interesting to learn this week, because before I took this class, I thought of programming as being a very broad subject, and I thought mostly of like numbers. I never thought that I could use plain English language and write down under a comment what I'm doing. So it was very nice to learn that it's a combination of variables, math, and also plain English language. So that was really nice to learn this week. The most difficult part of this week for me was the expression worksheet assignment. The last problem, he asked to identify the percent. So I couldn't figure out what symbol to use for percent. So I got a little bit stuck there, but I think I figured it out. And I also had a few other questions, and the teacher was able to answer them. So I'm very thankful for that. Um, then finally, the last question is to describe a scenario that I could use variables and logic. And since I'm gonna be going back to work, I'm gonna be putting my two kids in daycare. So I figure out that problem using variables and that. So I'm gonna read it so you guys could hear my example. So my first variable is Katie. She's my daughter. My second one will be my son David. For Katie, I will have to pay $225, and for David, it will be $160. My other variable will be a month, and my other variable will be a year. So the variable, I will make another variable reading amount of daycare a week, and I will put both Katie and David, which will give me $385. Then I will make another variable, reading amount a month, and I will use daycare a week times my variable for the month. So that will give me $740 a week. Then finally, my amount of year, so I will do another variable for that, and it will equal I will use my amount a month, which was $740, times my year variable, which will give me $8,880 for a year. So that's my scenario. So I want to thank you all so much, and I thank the teacher for answering my questions, and I look forward to learning more in the following weeks. Thank you.